Quesada, Editor-in-Chief, Marvel Publishing, Chief Creative Officer of Marvel Entertainment, and General Ambassador for all things Marvel. I want to thank everybody for coming here. I especially want to thank everybody at Midtown Comics for providing us with this amazing location, as they always do. They're just great to us, and for selling our product at Midtown. Sorry, we don't have a teleprompter here, so I got my little mini teleprompter here. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so I'll try to get through it briefly because I know you guys want to get to the good stuff. Let me give you sort of an idea of, actually, before I even start, I want to introduce two people who are going to be up here with me shortly, and those are our two executive editors, vice president executive editors. It is a mouthful of a title, but believe me, these two guys, the title doesn't do them justice. They really do all the heavy lifting in publishing, and I'm simply the pretty face that Marvel hires to come up and talk to you guys. But Mr. Tom Brevoort, Mr. Axel Alonso, they're back there waiting. So just a quick schedule of what's going to happen here. In a few minutes, we're going to show you a short trailer. Then after that, we have a secret message from a mystery guest who will be reporting to us deep from his bunker underground in an undisclosed location. It is not Julian Assange, I can tell you this, but it is someone very close in gravitas. So after that, we're then going to give you a few images of the project. And then we're going to open it up to questions here. We got the questions from the press who are here, from some fans who were lucky enough to make it in today. And I think on Twitter we're also getting questions from Marvel.com. So thank you for those of you guys who are joining us streaming live. And then after that, for the people that are here, stick around. I've got a couple of few surprise announcements. Once again, I want to thank everybody for braving the cold and coming out for the announcement of our blockbuster event for summer of 2011. I know you're dying to know what it is, but before that, I just want to get a little serious here, and I want to say a few words. Look, times are tough. Unemployment is at an all-time high. Families are losing their homes, and worldwide economies are on the brink, and there's dissent and division basically everywhere you look. All you need to do really is turn on a TV, a computer, a radio, and you're sure to find a pundit, politician, a prophet who's out there ready to tell you what you should be afraid of, who's responsible, and why you should be afraid of it. It's a world divided. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, who should you trust? Who do you trust? 24-hour news cycles, weather change, WikiLeaks, depression, recession, bailouts, bankers. If you're anything like me, heck, it's a great time to be fearful. If you're anything like any of the people out there who deal in fear and who like to gain from fear, well, what the heck? It's just a good time, right? And let's face it, friends, the world's gotten smaller, and today, more than ever, fear, above all else, seems to be the great motivator. And there's no shortage of charlatans, tyrants, or despots really ready to stoke the flames. All they need is a spark. Now here's the good news. We're talking about the Marvel universe. So, Matt Fraction, Stuart Immonen, Wade Von Grawbadger, and Laura Martin are the creative team. And as any diehard Marvel fan can tell you, and I know there's some diehards out here, Marvel Comics have always used the real world as the canvas on which we write and draw our stories and on which our characters live. From World War II to Apollo 11 to September 11th, the events that shaped our world have shaped the Marvel Universe. The truth of the matter is, the reason Marvel Comics has always excelled, actually when we're at our best, is when we've taken stock of the world we live in, and the era in which we're a part of, and said something about it. Civil War, for example, resonated with fans beyond because it's reminded our heroes that they live in the same world that we all do, and that these heroes represent the very best of us, and as they struggle to triumph against the very worst. Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, the Avengers. Truthfully, has there ever been a time when we needed our heroes more? And what about us? What about the Avengers that live deep inside of each one of us? Are we truly the ones we've been waiting for? So come this April, all of this is going to be put to a test. What happens when the world gets to a point where despair is so prevalent and seems the norm? Like us, will our heroes stand and fight? Or will they give in to what they fear the most? In a world of fear, the line, as you know, between hero and villain is going to be pretty blurred and probably far too easy to cross. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, who will be the 8 most worthy on the planet? So, I'm done here, but now, coming straight from his bunker, running low on oxygen, 80 feet underground in some undisclosed location, Portland, is Mr. Matt Fraction.
summer event starting in April 2011 by me and Stuart Immonen. I've waited a really long time to be able to talk about this. So here we go. The story should be relatable to where we are today. Like the best of all Marvel stuff, it's something that speaks to the world we live in. It feels like there's this great shadow over us all, this anxiousness, this anger. It feels like reason and discourse have taken a backseat to mob mentality and hysteria, and everyone is afraid of something right now. And if you doubt me and you're getting on an airplane the next few days, enjoy that guy who touches your business, and think a little bit about how afraid we are of each other. The Marvel heroes versus the God of Fear. The more you fear him, the stronger he gets, and we are all his weapons. This is the very best that mankind has to offer versus the very worst of the gods. These are our characters that we know and love fighting a world-ending, extinction-grade threat, and I promise you will not feel underserved at any level of involvement. Just wait until we start teasing who the worthy are and why they were chosen. I'm going to stop because I'm not sure how much we're actually telling you guys today. So get ready, get excited. This summer, when the whole world is watching Marvel characters and thinking about Thor and thinking about Captain America and aware of just how amazing these guys are, we are going to be busting the doors down with the biggest story we've ever told. Thanks for your time, happy holidays, and stay safe, everybody. Bye.
Obviously, they don't have razor blades in his bunker. So, speaking of razor blades, let me introduce to you Mr. Tom Brevoort, who is heading the Fear Itself story himself. Tom, want to come up here and say a few words and show a little...